As Borea trick, he's missing here. Which
My tummy hurts in a throwing up way.
Borea trick are you referring to, Raddy? You're talking about something someone else talked about? Sorry, I'm slow. Oh, Draining Touch. Yeah, that is true. I actually learned that from him. I mean, I didn't directly learn it from him. One of you guys told me about it, but you said, like, it's Borea trick. I think you might have told me about it, Raddy.
Everybody shut up. I'm sneaking.
I'm pretty sure you told me about that.
I have an intelligence of 6. I know.
So yeah, it's a cool trick. I mean, there's sometimes better weapons. Like, obviously, late game, when we get this skill. I mean, not even late game, level 13. This will often be better for the Phantom. And the Red Hand Arquebus, I'm not entirely sure if enchantments of your weapons actually carry over, but I'm definitely gonna try like enchanting the Red Hand so it 2-hits vessels and then summon the Phantom Wizard. But yeah, I'm not sure if enchantments actually carry over, so we'll find that out. But yeah, Lance is really good, the Draining Touch is really good. And of course weapons don't break for the Phantom, so if you have a weapon that would break on you, like I could actually, late game, I could actually kind of use Axes, but I don't think the Phantom would get the Bleeding Cut, so I guess it doesn't really do too much. What you can also use on Phantoms is a clap that gives the enemy's damage debuff. The one from Port Mar. And the funny thing is, when you resummon, like when the duration of your summon runs out, and you resummon, it starts stacking again. So the full stacks would be 20% extra damage taken. Okay, Dune, have a good night. And try not to die. Thanks. Yeah, I discovered that on my Blood Mage Tactician run. So that definitely is a cool thing that also works.
Then state your business quickly. I want the one. These Juana list. I told him there was none. Then he showed. I called for the guards. Like, why do you bring this to me? He's upstairs. What is your business with me?
So now I definitely don't know if I have enough gold for this conversation. I mean, people keep telling me to kill him by being an asshole, and it's probably the best option. But
What you need?
Sure,
Let me know.
maybe she has something expensive where we can check. Doesn't look like she does, so. If she had something expensive, we could kind of check how much gold we have. Like once it turns red, we put like stuff into the stash. Wait, did she have infinite RAM? Did she have anything infinite? If she has something infinite, we can try it.
Let me know if you.
No, she doesn't have infinite. I can't buy the RAM right now, Raddy. There's a vendor with infinite RAM in... What's it called? Near Akamir's place. Yeah, I know, I was looking for RAM, but it will just go bad if I buy it right now. Like, it will degrade or whatever it's called. I have to wait until I actually want to craft and immediately rest with the Captain's Banquet. So I will just do that on damage. But yeah, only if I know that I'll immediately rest with it, and right now I need the skill bonus. Basically, before I steal the cloak, I can't really get it. Like the Cloak of Brilliant. The Shroud of Phantasm. I kind of need the skill bonus from Hylias for that. So up until we get that.
Let's see. Pointy end. Yep.
Oh, I just picked up the 600 gold outside. I think I should be fine with gold.
I just know it is all.
I'm not sure what to do though if I don't have the gold. I'm kind of a little bit scared. Maybe I should just sell something. Because we're gonna buy We're gonna buy stuff anyway. Like, we're gonna get a good ship before we leave Neketaka. So I think I'm just gonna sell some stuff to make sure.
Need something? What you need? Let me know.
You can convince him without good. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's like a cruel option or something, because people keep telling me that he dies when you do that. So I don't want to get cruel before Tikavara, you know? There should be plenty of gold. Yeah, I mean, you're like sending him downstairs and he gets killed or something. But once again, I don't know if it's cruel or not to do that. I should have tested it for sure.
I have an intelligence of 6. I know what I'm doing.
We have high bluff, so it's like 1,000 gold. It's not the full price. You can persuade him.
What do you require? In a most agreeable, and we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly.
No, there's only the lie.
I have already spent.
Someone downstairs. That's all there seems to be.
A gold-packed knight is bound. Booking passage on another ship.
I mean, I could try this, I guess.
Most expensive.
Have pity?
Look around. What besides?
Nope.
I have a contract to fulfill.
Whatever.
All ships leaving for.
Oh, this isn't hidden.
With luminous Adra. So it does.
And then it says question.
Consider our
You've lost question mark. It's not hidden in the dialogue, but then when you lose it, it's hidden. He has OCD, really? You can tell him there will be kids in his quarters. I guess so you have to go with the watch closely option first. I never done that. But that's good to know. I'm definitely gonna try that.
I bit my tongue. Kinda hurt.
But I'm not really the biggest fan of trying something on the actual run. I prefer doing that with like test characters. Because I'm always scared that I'm gonna die to some dialogue. You know? Because we can't fight that guy right now. You also have to get the Rawatai ship lady to agree to take 3 of them first. Oh, okay. Trust Chadwick. I've done that before, Addy. Trust me, it didn't work out so well. Just kidding. It might be more fun to kill him, but if we die, the run is over. And there's no profit in killing him. Unless he drops a super amazing item.
I'm learning a lot.
Play Bleak Walker in this place, really. I remember when I was a Bleak Walker, I was also playing on TOI, so everything was hidden. And this place was a real big pain for me, because I had to keep being careful and not being benevolent, because almost everything was benevolent here.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Wait, I didn't talk. I always do that. I didn't talk to Sedutsu. But yeah, no risk. It's important, sadly. Dialogue option to the Thags. Oh, you mean like crack knuckles or something? What is a dialogue option for the Bleak Walker? What can you say to them? Hey, Modern Savagery, what's up? How are you doing?
What is your business with me? That the bird, just do it soon.
If you're Bleak Walker, you say something like, "Do you really want to cross the Bleak Walker?" And they shit their pants. That's pretty cool. Paladin has some really cool dialogue options in general. Like the different subs or whatever, the different orders. Was even the same in PoE 1, sometimes there was some really cool options. How's the run? I mean, we've just been boring stuff all day. Neketaka all day, sadly. But yeah. We have to be careful. You know how it is.
My village was not like this. Why did what say?
But we're almost done with Neketaka. We're in the Gulch, which is always the last place I visit. And then we'll do something new that I haven't tested before. Go to Crookspur. So that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I've done it before, but not for ultimate practice. Yeah, I think Paladins are the best for roleplay in this game. I mean, I played a lot of Paladin and PoE 1 anyway, like, was one of my mains before I went over to the dark army of Shantep and Cypher players. I mean, to be fair, my first character was a Cypher in PoE 1. Always enjoyed me some Cypher.
I also hear it all. Cannot forget the Queen refuses to increase our share.
Hey Vic, I just found a way to restore mortification for my monk blood mage. Murdering Jody for... Oh, the lantern doesn't just restore wounds, it restores mortification. That is massive. That is massive. I didn't even look at the lantern that closely because I'm not playing a monk. I mean, I always get it from her. I always kill her because it's free. But wow, that's insane. Also, Phoenix Uprising. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's the next new RPG that's coming this month or next? I have no idea. People keep saying it's a bad year for RPGs. But I'm really bad at following new games that come out. Plus one of each monk resource. Yeah, I totally missed that wording, Lace. That's insane. It's not gonna do anything against Dorudugan, but he's pretty much the only single enemy in the entire game. So it doesn't really matter. And he's no problem with a monk anyway. TW Three Kingdoms. What's TW?
Got nothing here worth selling or stealing.
Alalos.
You best. Nothing a little ginger root and some there's and hidden.
But yeah, as I said, I'm really bad with Total War, okay? I'm really bad with keeping up with new games. And the amount of games I've played is very low because, as I keep saying, I mean, not everyone might hear that, so I'll say it again, but while I was playing games when I was very young,
Tag along. The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
in the 90s, I ended up not playing any games between 1998 and 2004, which is a pretty long period of time.
Oh, good thinking.
Oh, 95 actually, I'm sorry. Because I was part of a Christian quote-unquote community or whatever. And I didn't have any radio or TV for that time. How old are you actually? I was born 84. So 1990 I was in first grade and I had a Game Boy and the Sega Master System. I played the shit out of it. A little bit later I had a Nintendo too. But yeah, in 1995 when I was in 5th grade, we set out to join this Christian fellowship because our relatives, my aunt and my uncle were in it, and we never actually saw them ever before, all their kids. But yeah, it didn't work out. And now I'm a free person again. So there you go. Alright, let me scroll up. I'm missing most of the chat. I'm sorry. There's elements of Crusader Kings RPG elements. Sounds interesting. You know what, trader on Steam, and Chris Avalon is a scenario guy of the game of Alalas. Okay, let me actually open these real quick in another tab because I'm very forgetful. So, Total War, 3 Kingdoms, and Alalas. There we go. So now I can look at them later. What do you in real life? Are you a full-time streamer or you have work? At the moment, all I get is pension. I used to work full-time for most of my life, but while I was in this Christian fellowship, I got really, really bad psychic problems, I guess is a word. No, what's the English word for that? Sorry, my English is not that good. I got very bad psychological problems. I don't know. Once again, as I said, we didn't have TV, we didn't have radio and all that stuff, and it wasn't always easy, so
But had I only known there was
at some point I got
I would have extended the
so ill that I got pension from the government
you have the cornet.
because of being unable to work. So at the moment, that's what I'm doing.
What do you require?
But I do intend getting back into a normal job again,
For now,
obviously.
this. What Wellington, you will find a merchant.
I used to work in the warehouse and did some other stuff as well. So we will find something. But yeah, right now recovering. Look at all these shadows. Yeah, holy shit, it's been crazy today. Thank you so much, guys. What is the English word for what? I guess mental illness or whatever. I was looking for depression, that is the word. Yeah, German pension is alright. I mean, I worked all the years full time before I got it. So, it's actually, at this point, I'm at more than 80% than what I used to earn. But it didn't start like that, it was a lot less, but the last couple of years it got raised and raised and raised. So, it's pretty decent at the moment. It's not enough to support an own family though. So eventually I'll have to look for a job besides it. I'm not that old, Decadency was just... I was just telling the story that for a period in my life I was part of a Christian fellowship that had very strict rules about things, including not having TV or video games or anything. And I just cracked mentally at some point. I'm not part of them anymore. But yeah, that's why I get pension. I'm actually 34 years old, getting 35 this year. Disability insurance, yeah, that's kind of what you could call it. It's not an insurance, so it's actual pension from the state. But it is something similar. Do you ever get the assassin here? I just talk to the Westrak, and he tells me where the Red Hand is, and I get like the medicine for free. I never do any fighting down here. Yeah, that is true, Arctuge. It is something that you might get when you retire. It's actually the exact same thing. But in Germany, there is a pension for disability as well. In Germany, everyone drives Benz and BMWs. Not quite, but it's looking pretty good at the moment because the Chancellor we had for a couple of years, she was doing a really decent job at... Oh, Onyx. At the trading stuff. I don't even know what it's called in English.
There is something I can get for you, yes?
Oh, I forgot to get the quest for Drowners now? Oh.
There is something I can get for you, yes?
Okay, let me scroll chat real quick while I go back and get the quest. In Russia, you drive Lada. I come from East Germany originally. I don't live there anymore, but it's where I was born, and Lada was really big there. Oh, it is from the state there too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess I'm just bad at English and don't know the words. For 600 gold, the assassin kills the Wizrak, which is totally worth it for the XP as well. Okay. At the moment, I'm actually not working Decadency. I used to do a lot of... When I already got the pension, I used to do a lot of stuff like deliver newspapers and shit on the sides. But at the moment, we just moved not too long ago. And we're gonna move again because this is just a temporary place because my brother, he sold his house and I was living in my brother's house and we were a little bit too quick with it and we didn't find a new one, so right now we're living in a temporary place.
Because they've got draft. I heard on still. Unfortunately.
So yeah, I'm most likely not gonna get new work before we're moving. Yeah, I forgot to get the quest, Virgilius. I talked to her but didn't get the quest, which was weird, but I think it's mostly because I'm not used to expert mode and the dialogue looked weird or something. Things to steal as a priestess hut. I mean, I already looted one chest. Is there more? Wait, what am I doing? What's going on? Oh, you can't go... Wait, what? Okay. I'm blind. Officially blind. Oh, pickpocket. Yeah, I totally forgot about pickpocket. Ever since I've gotten this gun, I've just been running around and doing stuff. instead of pickpocketing. 50 viewers, yeah, it's been great today. Thanks so much, guys. Did my sub already run out? Did you sub with Prime ready? Because you always have to refresh it each month. Let me check when you subbed. You didn't. Let me see. Ready. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it says 1 month. It's a little bit unclear, but yeah, it does say 1 month ago. Can't sub, I live in poverty. It's fine. It's not required. So I guess this guy? Yeah, sorry about that, Draddy. The white pistol is the Scordius trophy. So it's in a chest and you can steal the key to the chest if you don't have massive mechanics, and then you can use spark crackers to distract the merchant, and you can steal it pretty much for free. And one of the enchants you get is really good for the starting of this run. Later on we're gonna get the Scordius trophy, which is even better. It completely gives you 0% recovery. But with this you can pretty easily stack it down to 30-40% less recovery, which for something that you get early for free is really amazing. So yeah, we're gonna be using that quite a bit in the early fights. White pistol. You racist.
There is something I can get for you, yes?
Tell me what.
But if the price seems high, there is a certain merchant here who needs to know if you get rid of.
So I've never done this before.
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
I don't know how you tell that,
I still want him to tell me about... Can you do it this way though, Yoshi? Can you let him tell you about the medicine? Because I want a free red hand. And can you then still let the other guy kill him? You can, oh okay. Right. You can steal stuff pretty easily here right now, I won't bother.
Let us see. A watch.
This is
What is your business with the cellar, woman? Follow. Though the others...
Oh, I have to check his inventory too. You know what? I might not want to kill this guy. Because he can sometimes get good scrolls. I mean, I'm not resting to restock inventories. So whatever we're gonna buy from him, we won't buy that much more often than maybe twice. But still, it might not be a good idea. Will the assassin kill everyone or just him? You get everything after, okay. That sounds very good. I don't have to bother stealing then, I guess. That does sound quite good.
Dibs on whatever that is.
You can get XP for the kills. Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
Can I borrow a sword? I promise to be careful.
This kind of sucks though, I have to come back here later. It is a 10 log, so I think this might actually work. I have 7 mechanics right now, I'll get to 9 and then with lockpicks. Do I even have lockpicks? I need to buy lockpicks, I have 2. Yeah, I did loot the medicine. I think Thieves' Booty should be enough here. I kind of don't want to waste it. Oh, you won't get the XP if you... Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, got my sub back. Thank you for the sub, Draddy. Yeah, have a nice one too. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that, Rogerius. I overread that information. This guy or what?
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. I know rat. Dep. Go on.
Oh! I can still ask him this, but I guess you don't get XP?
That thing's wet. I can do it, but it'll rest assured.
But at least now we know how this works. I know it for next time. How much XP do you get? Wait, I did gain XP.
I'm safe with you, Captain. I just know it is all.
Check your log. Oh, you get XP for like the quest, for finishing the quest twice when you do that. Like you get XP when they get killed and then you get XP for picking up the medicine.
Oh, good thinking.
Okay, that's pretty good. Once. So what's the difference then? Is it more XP? Because I already got XP when I picked up the medicine. No, he doesn't have it, but I picked up the medicine elsewhere. I already have the medicine. I already got medicine for that. I already got XP for that, didn't I? I had extra XP for the killing of the Wisrog. Okay, that's a shame. I tried to remember it for next time. For sure. I'm gonna risk this with the Thieves' Putty. If it doesn't work, it isn't the biggest deal. Because next time this will be a success, I hope. I mean, if it's not gonna be a success, it's not because we missed like some XP for sure. This isn't like the end of the run or anything. But I definitely expect the possibility of failure. As I said before, I'm gonna try hard practice every single fight on a different save before I'm actually gonna attempt it. And like risky stuff like stealing the brilliant cloak. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. No, it didn't. It's still not enough.
That clicky sound means it worked.
That's a shame. Do we have other potion on already? I think we do. Yeah, it's 1 mechanics too little. Didn't I just use the Thieves' Putty? Yeah, I did. That's a shame. That's not enough. Yeah, so in Bekanas, you need to stealth for the cloak. So I'm gonna be practicing that like for 10 minutes or so before I actually attempt it on this guy, because you can very easily die there if you don't do it right. And then of course the actual fight against Consort I'll be practicing that a lot as well, because it would be a waste of time if we went to Bekanas twice. So that's gonna be the break point of the run, I think. Can we do that? Can we not do that? I mean, it's definitely possible to do it, but we could fail, you know.
There is something I can get. Perfecto. I heard certain rumors. Of course, I did not want to ask too many questions. Your medicine, as promised.
Yeah, I see. So he's supposed to give you the medicine here. And then you get the XP. But you really think that's different XP than the XP I already got when I picked up the medicine from the chest? Which doesn't show up here at all for some reason. This one? Monk would be easier there. I don't know. I don't know how good Monk is early.
You the Watcher? Dario said you can pass.
I definitely wouldn't call it easier. Like, the Monk doesn't really care for Bekanas that much. The Monk is gonna have another breakpoint where it's gonna be hard for the Monk, but I don't know where and when, because I haven't tried it with a Monk myself. Like, the Fire Drake is always a problem for a lot of classes. You have to kill it, and it's a timer that's 25 days earlier than your last timer. Like, the Monk might be good against Console Horde specifically.
Hold it right there. State your business. I mean it. Spill your guts.
But the thing is, once we have Brilliant Cloak, it's all a matter about stealthing. It's not really hard, it's definitely just about practice. And once we have the Brilliant Cloak, the build will be online and running. So I feel like this build actually depends the least on, oh, we have to succeed at something super hard and then we're good. Like, sneaking and stealing the cloak, I think once you get the pattern right, yes, it can go wrong, but it shouldn't be hard or impossible or whatever. Also, Clarity, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I definitely don't think that is something we're gonna fail at too often.
They won't see me coming long as I keep.
It is something we can fail at. I see the possibility of that happening, but I think it's something you can learn and get good at. You're mad, man, for attempting this, I know, right? But I'm crazy about stuff like this. When there's a challenge, I have to take it. Especially since previous to the challenge I already had almost 600 hours in Deadfire. Now I'm at like almost 700 hours. It won't go wrong, I have faith. Thank you. I mean, I hope it won't. Arcane Dampener and Stun. Yeah, you guys might remember I had problems with that on my practice runs. But one day after the practice run, I found a really simple solution for that. Because Arcane Dampener actually doesn't have that much range. So what you do is you fight with phantoms out. And they will waste their dampeners on the phantoms. And since our build is planned around using ranged stuff anyway, I have no idea why I actually tried to fight them in melee range. And they all only have, like the mages downstairs, they only have like 2 uses of dampener each. And Consort has infinite casts, but you just always have to stay at max range to him, which isn't that hard with summons. It's pretty easy to do. But yeah, I definitely practiced those fights with that in mind. One day after I had so much trouble with them, and it was super easy. Dampener is only a problem if you're in range for it.
Let's see. Pointy end goes in the keyhole. Leave this to Professor Grog.
It is going to be a little harder with expert mode on, because we can't actually see what the enemies are doing. Like, they don't have a little symbol above their head, so you can't see, hey, this guy is casting Arcane Dampener right now.
They won't see me
Pickpocket.
as I keep my eyes closed.
Yeah, sorry for not having pickpocketed more with Julius. It all mainly came down to, at the start of the stream, I was going on a pickpocket streak. Like, I was pickpocketing everything, and then all of a sudden my game crashed and I lost all my progress because this game doesn't autosave on TOI. I was really mad. What do I even do with that key? I can't disarm the trap. Wait, I can disarm the trap with the key? Really?
I have an intelligence of
No.
6. I know what I'm doing.
Well, what for? So, and you had nothing to do with it. Then I need to know how. Guess that. I know it pains me to say. And say if then now if that does 30,000. Well, I'm a deal. Will the roof.
Yes, doesn't level up. We might get to the point where we don't really need stealth here in Neketaka anymore, because I've done pretty much everything in Neketaka. Mechanics would be kind of cool. We just wasted our Thief's Putty. I guess we can buy another one and get the red hand. Yeah, for Big Kana we're gonna put everything into stealth. We're gonna have like 20 plus stealth for Big Kana with item buffs and everything. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to the deck of many things before Big Kana, so then we need to max mechanics. So I might have to respec before. Let me actually check what my stealth is right now. I don't have the cloak yet. I only have the boots right now. So right now we're at 13, but we're only level 10. We're not gonna go to Big Harness before level 16. So that's already gonna be 19 stealth plus the cape. I don't know if the cape is +1 or +2. It's going to be 20 or 21-ish stealth. So yeah, since that is quite a long way off, I think right now I'm going to put points into mechanics and then respec for the full-on stealth later. Oh, the cloak is +2. So we might have 21 plus... Does Thieves Putty give you stealth as well? Is there any Unguent that gives you stealth? We might have between 21 and 23 stealths for that. So that should be pretty good. So yeah, let's go mechanics right now and respec. Oh, and the trainer as well, that is true. Level 17 as a pacifist. I really hope so, Decadency. We're definitely gonna try with Crookspear and everything. We're definitely gonna try. Level 16 would be great. Level 17 wouldn't be bad either, obviously. Do we need Shining Beacon when we're a wizard? Not really, because we don't have Brilliant yet. I don't know what to get right now because I don't have the right grimoire yet. What are some really good spells I'm missing right now, guys? Oh, Thieves Putty does increase stealth as well. Wow, so that's gonna be 25 stealth then with Boots, Cloak, Trainer, and Putty.